What is going on, everyone? My name is Phamily Shucks, and welcome to another episode of Clash of Clans. Yes, this is our second subscriber base review. I know, guys, it's been so long. It's been like 2 weeks since our first subscriber base review. And actually, our first subscriber base review was when I had like 50 subscribers. So we've come a long way. We're at like 120 now. So yay. Yay, 120. But back to our subscriber base review. We got 2 people being reviewed today and then another 2 tomorrow. So in total we got 4 people being reviewed. So let's get right to it. So for our first person, we got Chicomalo. Right off the bat, I noticed he had great walls. I love his walls. Mostly all maxed out. You just got a couple bits left, and I know you'll finish that later on. And what also, along with your walls, you got nice T-junctions all around your base, like in this area. You can just look at his base and see that he has very nice T-junctions to avoid wall breaker attacks. And also, you have very nice funneling, if I say so myself. You got nice funneling in these 2 symmetrical corners right next to the cannons, and also in this bottom area with the arch towers and the storages, and also up here, some internal funneling between your air defense, arch tower, and cannon. So I hope those are all filled with spring traps, and I like that. Another thing, I think this is a problem. I don't know if you've gotten attacked down here, but what I've seen is that you don't have a lot of defenses on this bottom side. In my opinion, you have mostly concentrated splash damages just to cover these bottom areas, and then all your point defenses are concentrated on the top, if you can notice that right there. But what I've noticed is that, I don't know if you've happened to this in an attack or defensive replay, but after a person breaks this spring trap right here, it seems to be that your base is fairly open, just because there isn't, as I said previously, there isn't a lot of defenses or point defenses to attack these troops coming in from this area, and this area is fairly vulnerable, I would say, in my own opinion. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, just watch out for those, for that attack. So yeah. Another thing is that you do have some low-level archer towers and air defenses. I know you'll get that up, so just get those up as quick as possible, because you seem to be nearing the end of Town Hall 8, if I say so myself. Wait, guys. We're going to have to reconnect. Give me 1 second, and I'll get back with you guys. And we're back, guys. No Wi-Fi connection can stop us from completing our episode. So I think we last left off talking about upgrading these arch towers and these air defenses. So I said you will get those up as quick as possible because you seem to be nearing the end of Town Hall 8. So let's go on next to our wizard towers and our mortar placements. Those seem to be very well placed. Your wizard towers seem to do a great job of protecting the storages and getting help from the mortars. Now watch out for these bottom 2 mortars right here. I noticed that they are fairly close to each other. I would imagine spreading, like moving them out to this one space right here. I know you don't like it probably when there's a gap in between your buildings, but I think it would benefit because sometimes people lightning strike your splash damages, and these 3 defenses seem to be fairly close, especially these 2 mortars, which seem to be crucial against infantry. Now, I also like is that your Tesla spots, your placement of the Teslas are so unknown. Like, I don't know where they are, because as a Town Hall 8 you only get 3, and you have like 20 spots, I don't know, like 6? Yeah, you have 6 spots, and I like that mysteriousness coming towards Teslas, just because it's less predictable, and yeah. And finally, as a final pointer, I love your centralized clan castle. It does a great job. It looks to be impossible to draw any clan castle troops, so I applaud you for that. So coming from BDTP, our feeder clan, I would suspect that you have archers in here. Oh, a P.E.K.K.A. Yes. So congratulate the person who gave you a P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, overall I really like this base. You said in your comment that you were a big fan, so thank you very much, and that you would visit me in DTP. Yeah, DTP. So you don't need to visit. So I would say once you complete these arch towers and these air defenses, I think you could stay. You can go on to trial for DTP, just because you do meet the requirements, yeah, and you are from our feeder clans. So yeah, just try and join. Ask Ping to see if you can join, and ask any elders if you can join. So yeah, let's go on to our next base. Alrighty guys, here we are with MJT from the Legion, and this took me forever to find. MJT, do you know how many the Legions there are? There's so many. There's like 5-year-old kids just calling themselves the Legion, and having like one clan member in their clan. It's kind of hilarious, but yeah. Let's get back to this base review. So right off the bat, I noticed that you seem to be a new Town Hall 9. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be a new Town Hall 9. Just because you do have new wizard towers, air defenses, and a new archer tower. So from observations, you just seem to be a new Town Hall 9. But I will be kind of treating you like a Town Hall 8, just because your base is basically a Town Hall 8, with the exception of a new wall, expos, and all that other stuff you get as a Town Hall 9. So, right off the bat, I noticed that you have fairly under-leveled walls. As a Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9, you should have at least all your walls at level 7 like you do in the center right here. So just keep upgrading your walls. They should be at least all level 7 by like next month or something. I don't know. They don't take that long, and they're not really that expensive. 200k isn't that hard to get from one raid. So just keep leveling those up. You might be saving this up for another level for your expo. That's great. Just keep on upgrading your walls. But another thing I noticed is that your defenses are really exposed. They're all put on this outside ring, and then you have your gold all in this separate, their own layer, and then you have 2 or 1 defense actually, or 2 once this expo finishes in the center. Now expos don't really do a lot on defense until they are level 3. So yeah, and you do have a centralized clan castle, which I like. Let's see what you got in here. Ooh, dragon, I like that. But going back to the base, you do have fairly exposed defenses. Like for example, if I just broke into this layer right here, I could wipe out all this defenses on this right hand side, and then just take all this gold and this elixir, with like having the exception of one expo firing on me. Now, what I suggest is that try moving defenses into the second layer. Like, prioritize some of your storages. I know you're probably farming right now, and you do have tons of gold. So probably like kick out your elixir storage, replace that with either a mortar or a wizard tower, just so that you still have defenses in the second layer right here, but you still get that coverage of the splash damages. Going along with splash damages, your mortars are so spread out. The wizard towers are fine where they are because they seem to be protecting their own area, but they don't seem to be protecting the storages. Usually wizard towers are used to protect the storages, but maybe if you put out this Tesla, take out the Tesla and just expand that and put the wizard tower in replace of that, using these other walls on these outside area, because these walls seem to be doing nothing. So probably just place the wizard tower into this Tesla area all around the base on 4 sides, and that will do a great job of protecting 2 storages, and then the other side can be protected by another 2, and then together they can protect all your storages on one side. So that's great. And then probably put in the mortar and switch those out with the elixir collectors, or elixir storages, excuse me, and then move this archer tower and more defenses on the inside. So yeah, what else do we have? I like how you have your separation of storages. They are fairly separated, so if I was attacking from one side, I would only take this storage and probably some of this, but that's great. As I said previously, you do have a nicely centralized clan castle, and then you will be having these expos in the middle, and that's leveling up, which is great. What else? You do need to upgrade this. I know as a Town Hall 8 you can move on to Town Hall 9, with the exception of Archer Towers level 9, but just get those up because those are going to be falling behind, and it just takes longer if you don't max them out at your current Town Hall level. So yeah, you have nice art or air defense placements, 4 on each corner, just to provide that nice coverage of your base. What else? I like how you well, actually these walls are useless. As I said, just use these walls. Probably you'll need like 2 walls on each side, and just add a wizard tower in between and just extend that out. So I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So if you have any questions, not just MJT, but anyone in general, just feel free to put it in the comments. You can correct me if I'm wrong about any of your bases, just maybe clarify it, just to help me, and I can talk about it in the comments and respond to you. But I think that's going to sum it up. I hope I answered or covered most of your defenses and your base to help you out a little bit. But I think that's it for this part of our subscriber base. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys tomorrow for part 2. Peace.